Call it what you will, the gig economy, the sharing economy, the freelance economy. Think Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, to name a few. Employment in America is changing dramatically. What are
Hey
its
YouTube,
implications?
in this video I want to talk about a stock that I just bought last week. And this stock revolves around the gig economy. What is the gig economy? A gig economy is a free market system in which temporary positions are common and organizations contract with independent workers for short-term engagements. And you can read more about what the gig economy is all about. And I do believe it's a secular trend. So let's get into the stock that I just bought last week. So the stock I bought is this stock called Upwork Incorporated, and you can see here that I bought 79 shares and I bought 66 shares, and they were bought together actually. And I bought about $2,000 worth of this company, and I would like to go into the reasons why I like this company, and so I decided to open a small position in this company. So here's a little information about Upwork, and as I alluded to in my intro, Upwork is a play on the gig economy. Upwork was founded about 4 years ago on 5th of May 2015. So what does Upwork do? Upwork is a global freelancing platform where businesses and independent professionals connect and collaborate remotely. And let's look at a few more statistics about Upwork. Upwork has 12 million registered freelancers and 5 million registered clients. 3 million jobs are posted annually, worth a total of 1 billion US dollars, making it the largest freelancer marketplace in the world. So Upwork is number one in its industry. And if the gig economy is a secular trend, Upwork looks to capture more market share. Upwork was only recently IPO'd. In fact, it IPO'd only on 3rd of October 2018. So the most important thing for me when buying a company is the competitive advantage, also known as the moat of a company. And so Upwork, I think, has a moat in terms of its strong network effect. You can see here they offer freelancers from a lot of different industries, and they don't just work with small and medium-sized businesses. They work with quite large businesses like Microsoft and Airbnb and so on. And you can find out more information about Upwork on its website. And they have a number of plans for the different companies that want to engage their services. And I think Upwork, as it gains more users, more clients, it will have a stronger network effect. The network effect requires some scale to be really powerful. But once it does acquire some scale, it is a sight to behold. Basically, it works as follows. The more users a company has, in the case of Upwork, it will be more clients in terms of businesses and also more freelancers. Then it has more data on these clients and freelancers. It can provide more value, and then finally it can make more money. And after making more money, the cycle just repeats. It becomes a virtuous cycle. And this is why many companies like Facebook, MasterCard, Amazon, Visa all have very strong network effects, have strong operating margins, and are very prosperous companies. So Upwork is a very new position for me. In fact, it is the first new stock I have bought this whole year. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Upwork is still a very small position in Project 1 million. It only is about 1.31% at the moment. But if Upwork continues to fall, I am looking to add more shares, and I will let you know if I do that. Another reason why I'm so interested in Upwork is because it is a small cap. And of course, if I can buy a small cap like Amazon, Facebook, or Google when they were a small cap, I would be very rich right now. I don't know if Upwork will be the next Amazon, Facebook, or Google, but I am looking for exciting small caps to buy in, and Upwork fits the bill. Let's also take a look at some of the financial metrics for Upwork. And first up is the price. You can see that Upwork IPO'd at about $15. It ran up all the way to about $23 and it has come crashing down below its IPO price. So the price does seem a little more attractive now. Let's also look at the revenue growth for Upwork. And you can see from the graph the revenue growth has been good and it is definitely an uptrending line. Let's also look at the revenue quarterly year over year growth. And it's still early days because Upwork is such a new company, but you can see it has healthy double digit revenue growth year over year for a few quarters already. Finally, let's also look at the price to sales ratio. Upwork is not really profitable at this moment because they are spending a lot on sales and marketing costs. But as they become more dominant, I expect these sales and marketing costs to come down and then we will see it becoming more profitable. And you can see from the price to sales ratio, we are getting Upwork at a good discount compared to its high. So I think this is a good time to buy Upwork, and that's why I picked up some shares and I plan to average down into Upwork the more it falls. I also want to take a look at some of the competitors of Upwork. And one of the main competitors for Upwork is this company called Fiverr. Fiverr is an Israel-based company that operates a worldwide online marketplace for freelancers to sell their gigs. My impression of Fiverr is, however, that the jobs available on Fiverr are not as professional as on Upwork. And of course, they are not the leading player in this industry. As you can see from this chart, Upwork is the leader in the industry and it has revenue almost 3.5 times its next competitor, Fiverr, and it is much larger than the other competitor, freelancer.com. However, there could be new competitor that come up. Even Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google's could get into this freelancer industry and they might also want to take a share of the gig economy. So I wouldn't rule out some of the big tech companies coming after Upwork's launch. But Upwork has a current leadership position. A lot of the freelancers on the website are looking to build up their credentials on that website, so it does have a sticky ecosystem. So that is my take on Upwork, and those are some of the reasons why I decided to pick up some shares. A final point to note is the interesting theory about how Upwork could be a play on a possible recession. The theory being that as a recession hits, more companies will have to do retrenchments, more people will be out of jobs, and more of them will turn to freelancing jobs and of course freelancing platforms like Upwork, which might boost some of the revenue on Upwork. So I don't know how that will play out. It is still quite a new theory and we will see how it plays out if a recession does indeed happen. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and share. It really helps the channel. If you have any other suggestions, please drop them in the comments. If you like Upwork, tell me what you think about it and if you think my decision to pick up shares was a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day.